And then OJ walks back in, and he's sitting on that red bench. And then, like, finally, like, the owner's going on stage first. And then, there was, what, like 30, 40 people there? I don't know. And then, so.
And like I said, when there's 30 or 40 people, you can literally do a head count. You can count heads. That's a fact. That number, and this guy looks like he's pretty wealthy for Ohio. He's got a fan, he's got a TV, he's got windows. He's got a place for his deadbeat headliner to do a show.
So then and it's just me outside, and it's OJ sitting on the bench. And I'm sitting there, and I'm drinking my and then some lawyers showed up, and there was like a bunch of people who were showing up.
Yeah, a lawyer, and they all announced what their jobs were. A lawyer, then an engineer, then a doctor, then a scientist. They all announced their profession, their name and their profession. I mean, this guy is so dumb. It's extraordinary.
Hanging out and kissing the Duke's ring, if you will. And then so OJ's sitting on the bench, and I'm sitting at one of the like high tables there in the movie theater. And and then it was funny because at one point Eric said to this guy Nick, dude, shut up or I'm going to kick your ass. And the guy working the movie theater thought he was talking to him. He's like, "You talking to me?" And he's like, "No, I'm not talking to you." And then I had to quell that. I told the guy who works there. He goes, "He wasn't talking to you. He was talking to that other guy who's accusing him of being some kind of like, saboteur, if you will. He's going to sabotage the show." So there's just me sitting there, and there's OJ. And I'm looking at him, and he's like looking down. He's sitting at the bench. And I just said, "Hey, OJ." And he looks up and goes, "You know it was me, didn't you?" And I go, "Yes, I know it's you." And then he comes over, and he goes, "All right, listen, how is this going to go? Are we going to fight here?" I'm not going to fight you. And
John's 5'2". He's not going to fight anybody. But again, these guys go, and then they're like, "Hey, can we be pals for the holidays? For Chicanica?"
And he said, "But you said you were going to knock the pulp out of me." I said, "Yeah, knock the pulp. You get it? Orange pulp."
That's why you're headlining.
I said, "Only if you're going to come over and say, 'Oh, come on, it's all just a joke,' and all." But you know what? He's such a likable guy.
Right. That's what he said about you.
And immediately, I liked him.
Hey, Mikey, I liked them.
I say, we just kind of like started talking, having a beer.
Strangers in the night, boo-doo-be-doo-be, lovers at first sight. Yeah, you're right. Tukey should have won Best Show of the Year.
Chewing the shit. I said, "Are you going to come in the show?" "Yeah, he comes in the show." He doesn't pay, though, OJ. He didn't pay. The owner told me you snuck in. But, hey, I snuck into a lot of movie theaters in my day. And then the lawyer, it was $25 a ticket. The lawyer and his friend only had $25. That's all they had between the two of them.
That's Ohio.
Lawyers. So I did the show. It was, look, I've only done one movie theater before in my life, as I said on my stream there. And that was in Pittsburgh when I brought a Big Head Odd of Mike Boschetti. And I was telling OJ some of the jokes that I wrote.
Where do you watch this? I just realized I watched it. I didn't know.
That's for sure. What is he supposed to do? You can't have a conversation with this person. So you have to, it's an obstacle course. You constantly have to.
See, they already have 6 people. I don't know if they need Chad. Money talk. What are you doing?
What's up, Dan? Oh, hold on. I wasn't prepared.
It's like Mike and a mad dog. Turn your radio down. We got an echo.
Hold on.
I can hear you, but I got an echo. Oh, now I don't. I like the echo better. Gave me something to complain about.
I just got back from urgent care. My mic's not. I didn't have my mic plugged in.
Yeah, you took your mic to urgent care?
No, I just saw that Dan G sent you 100, and I was like, and I just watched it like live. I was like, oh, I just got home. This is perfect.
Okay, let's try to get. We got one from Tio Hank. Thank you, Dan G.
Yeah, Dan
and
G.
Christopher Martin. Yeah, Chad, have you ever heard anyone staying with the owner at a comedy club?
It's embarrassing. It's
Have you
sad,
ever
man.
heard about it? It is embarrassing, but have you ever heard someone staying with the owner because either the owner can't afford to put you in a hotel? I could see maybe if it's like you're doing like a Martha's Vineyard and it's like a seasonal thing. But other than that, I can't imagine, or like you go to some kind of resort place and hotels are expensive. Sometimes they do, they do comedy. I remember I would do comedy clubs like in Newport, Rhode Island, but they'd still get you a hotel.
Yeah, I remember there was a gig outside Indianapolis. They wanted me, and they said you could stay at my cousin's place. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna not do the gig.
Yeah, yeah, it's much easier to not do the gig.
Anyways, I got the norovirus. Do you know what that is?
I have a sister, Nora. You fucked my sister. Watching Point Dabble Point on my phone. According to Rumble ads, I'm a limp dick, broken down old man with pre-diabetes. I hope Rumble can't see the future. Yeah, it's a lot of ads, and people say they're not fun ads. They're not anything where you're like, hey, this is maybe I'll buy this. The future is, according to Rumble, the future is dim.
Hey, T.O. Hank, this Thursday I'm headlining Side Splitters. If you're in
what
town,
do you have in your hand? Put it down. It looked like a fucking. Jeez, I thought it was a Comia thing.
Cutting golden clippers. T.O. Hank, I'm at Side Splitters this Thursday headlining, and Joey C's coming to the show.
How was Yakov Smirnoff?
He was great. He's a fantastic guy. I end up getting a ton of work from him next year opening because I did 20 minutes clean. He's like, you're clean and very funny. Would you like to open? I go, yeah. And he also watched your stand-up after he did the show. He's like, that Kevin Brennan's very funny.
I used to kill. And I never stayed at the owner's house.
Yeah,
once.
He watched all your stand-up on YouTube. He's like, that Kevin's very funny.
There's not a lot on YouTube. I did it on purpose.
So now that Yakov's giving me work, I guess I'm gay for Yakov now.
Okay, so you're gonna Yakov. So where's the work? Like when he's in Florida?
Yeah, a bunch of Florida dates. He's doing a bunch of Florida theaters and.
But you're not doing Branson, right? He has his own guys there.
No, he wants me to work the Florida legs because he has that 3-month newborn, so he's just trying to stick in Florida for the next couple of months.
Ray tells all the 22-year-old open micers he gallivants around with. He's at extended stay comedy condo in Cleveland. Yeah, Ray's like, I do my show in New York, and Jim Gaffigan goes there, and Mark Norman, and blah, blah, blah. And they're all like, tell us more, Ray DeVito. Tell us more. And again, Ray's not fooling anybody. Maybe these open micers in Cleveland, but that's it.
Well, I saw Philly Frank 5 earlier saying, why doesn't Chad do Philadelphia Helium? I've done it before. I've done it a lot. I just haven't done it since COVID.
When did you do it a lot?
I did, I don't know. I'm trying to think who I opened for there. Opened for Godfrey there.
Portland, Ohio, because I know it's a Portland, Maine. And so maybe Brian Land, instead of us flying all the way there, maybe we can just make it easy for Ray, because, Ray's going to look for an excuse of why he's a failure. Ray will be like, no, we had to go all the way to Portland to the show. If we would have done it in Ohio, I would have crushed.
Well, there is a Portland, Ohio.
Okay, let's do it there.
Yeah, where's it at? It's off the Ohio River.
It's down south.
Yeah, and Ray can throw his victims in the river.
See what he did, Ray? Chad, what's your take on Yuzi almost winning show of the year?
I was after my show, I tuned into your snipe. I turned it off. It was such garbage. It's just a troll, the whole awards thing. It's so dumb.
I mean, Yuzi can't even talk.
Yeah, people taking that seriously. Like some people are like, dude, can't believe I lost.
Ray stayed at his friend's house and drank friend's father's beer.
I mean, Ray stays at Teamster Tim's every chance he gets or hopes. Like, yeah, Ray would stay at an owner's house. He doesn't give a shit.
Ray stayed at his friend's house and drank friend's father's beer. Father has collected and saved different beers while serving. Is that true? So Ray drank these special beers.
Oh yeah, they were like commemorative beers. They were like collector's items, and Ray drank them. Whose house was that? It was Carlos Danger's house.
It was.
I think it was Carlos Danger's house that he had these commemorative beers that were on his shelf.
It's like right out of a fucking John Hughes movie. Hey, drink anything, but don't drink these special beers. Ray drinks them all.
They were on a shelf, and Ray took them off the shelf and put them in the fridge and drank them.
Oh my God, what a loser. Oh, what a loser. Carlos Danger, text me if that's you.
I think it, I think it was him.
I've heard this. This is one of the best, one of the greatest stories ever told.
Yeah, if somebody can fact check that.
This guy, these are all his buddies died in World War II. It was some comedian named Cameron.
That was the guy with the commemorative beer?
Yeah.
No, so it was somebody else.
This guy almost died, and he probably has memories about the guys he served in World War II with, and his beers kind of commemorate that, and Ray drank them because he's a fucking alcoholic and an idiot.
Sam Tripoli's texted me saying Rob Reiner was connected to the death of the poltergeist girl and possibly molested his son.
Okay, we don't do that stuff. We don't do Sam. Let Sam Tripoli cover that. We don't cover that here.
I thought it was breaking news.
No, Sam Tripoli's a fucking loser and a clown. Allegedly, yeah, and he allegedly went to Red Bar's house to scare him.
It was a video.
No, Red Bar didn't answer. He could have been at any door.
No,
Red Bar didn't answer the door.
He scanned the door code and it said Mike David. Like it showed Mike David on the thing.
What thing?
On the video on the apartment complex to get in. Like you could look up like who lives in the complex, and he scanned it to Mike David.
Rare Beer Drunk was probably at Carlos's buddy Spears, whose house they crashed at when we were all supposed to go camping. Yeah, I remember that show. They did my show. They did my show that night.
Yeah, it was one of the guys there, I think.
I call Carlos Danger because he wants nothing to do with any of this stuff, so he's not going to text me. And plus, he might be doing something now.
It sucks because he's so good at it. He was actually pretty.
I know he's actually selfish.
You know, he actually made Ray's show good when he was on it because he brought the Roadcaster and he challenged Ray, and it was fun. But then he left, and Ray's show went to shit.
Yeah, and he was on when Ray did the roast battle with himself.
Oh yeah, the ghost roast.
Stuttering John. Yeah, well, you know anything about these World War II beers? What? Somebody's saying Ray was at somebody's house, and his dad had some World War II beers and commemorative beers, and everybody said don't drink them, and then Ray drank them.
I mean, it sounds like something that Ray would do, so I'll just assume it's true.
But it wasn't you.
No. We're all pacifists in my lineage.
Because they said, well, how about your buddy's house when you went camping?
No, he didn't have any ancient beer. Maybe Johnny Carson, the fishmonger.
No, it said. Well, one of my sources saying it's a guy named Cameron. Cameron Crowe.
No idea. A black guy? That's not like Ray.
All right, we gotta go. All right, Carlos Danger, what did you think about those Dabbleverse awards?
Y'all miss me now, don't you? Y'all miss me now.
We really do. Chad just said it. He said Chad said you're killing us by not showing up on anybody's show anymore. He said you were good, and I said I think Carlos is selfish. He keeps his talents from us.
Everybody has this false idea that I was somewhat entertaining when I wasn't, so that's how to end it.
Oh no! You keep them wanting more. Yakov Smirnoff taught me that.
Exactly. What a cunt.
Don't lose your channel over Carlos Danger.
He
might be right. You know what? Like sometimes I think about those old shows from the 80s, like how good they were, and you go back and watch them, and you're like, yeah, it wasn't that good. So maybe that we all have this false sense of how good he was.
Three's Company holds up. Cam, the race car driver from Ohio. Beergate. Cameron, the race car driver. This guy, the guy's house stuff. You remember. No, but it was Carlos Danger. It was Carlos Danger when they went camping, so I don't think it's that show. I think it's this. I think it's Cam, the race car driver. So we got to somehow get to the bottom of this.
Send Scheckler the link.
Oh yeah, Scheckler would know.
Let me DM Dr. Chow because he knows stuff.
Can't she help all of us if she's friends with Larry Page? Can't she help all of us? Rising tides lift all boats. Can't Ashley help all of us, not just BYB and Shmuel? Larry Page is so successful, he should be able to help all of us. He should be able to let BYB walk again.
Well, I think it's like Stuttering John, how he brags, I know Jay Leno, and then next thing you know, he's doing a stream with Jake Hudson's. I think it's same with Ashley.
Well, he does know Jay Leno.
Well, he knows all
he was on the show with him. Yeah, and give her that horseback. Oh no, there was a Unique Entertainment. Just I didn't watch it, but he said Whitney Cummings is now going after all the people that are going after the Rogan Sphere comics. I didn't watch it yet, but Whitney's a hack. She's done. She is done. Check out her live dates. She's done. She don't make any money on her podcast, and she's done. She's done.
She's pretty desperate.
She's more done than that Brian Kalin.
She's pretty desperate. I've known Whitney for a long time. I haven't seen her like really going out of her way to get attention like this before.
The universe tends towards disorder, entropy. So you're saying that's why my show's #1, even though it didn't even win. Tukey won.
Whitney Cummings will be at the Comedy Mothership January 9th through 11th. Get your tickets.
It's not even sold out?
I don't know.
No, but if you go to her live dates, she works all like shitty casinos, and she has the same agent as Stuttering John.
She's doing some theaters.
Yeah, but they're all like in shitty towns. She's not doing any like nothing. It's like
Rochester, Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's like when bands get all like played out, they have to kind of go to these shitty towns because like shitty old towns, they get the news late, so they still think Whitney Cummings is a big deal. What's that guy's name who he was on that Queer as Folk show? What's his name? That comic?
I never watched that show.
No, I didn't either. Oh, yeah, that was my favorite show. Can I even say that?
Queer as Folk. I'm Googling it.
No, there's a comic on there that was Hal Sparks. So anyway, I was working Baltimore, which is like one of those old towns that they're living in the past because their future is so gloomy.
Yeah.
So the guy, what's that club in Baltimore?
Magoobies?
Yeah, Magoobies. And the owner's nice, and he goes, I go. Anyway, Hal Sparks name came up, and I go, Hal Sparks? He goes, yeah, he does well here. I go, why? He goes, because they think he's famous because he's on TV. But it's just like, so if you go to a shitty town like Baltimore and you have any TV things, and that's what Whitney's doing, because it's like Pittsburgh, Cleveland, they all live in the past. They think if anybody comes to Cleveland, like it's a big deal because it's such a shitty town.
That's what John was this weekend in Massillon, Ohio, and Worcester. Like nobody goes there, and finally he's in this small town. They think he's a big deal.
Ray drank Cam, race car driver's dad's beer from World War II. There's Stalin clip. Ray's name is in multi pages. That mommy lady divorce papers. Husband was. Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Apparently Ray was in, but again, it's got to be made up. Apparently she's fucking now that Vince lawyer. She's trying to break up his marriage. I mean, she said it on Clowntown. She said she's dating Vince the lawyer. So I don't know if any of this is true, but she's a dumb cunt. That's a fact. So Stalin, if Stalin's watching, is there a clip and how far back is it? Because Stalin has a lot of great clips. So I have to check his whole catalog. Would take a minute.
I met her last year in AC. She wasn't like she is on camera in real life. She was really reserved.
Ray drank Cam, race car driver. I think I know this guy now. Ray drank Cam, race car driver, dad beer from World War II. The Stalin clip, Ray's name is in multi pages in that mommy ladies divorce papers. Husband was jealous. All right, let's get caught up. See what's on it. Hey Dan, my dad is watching.
Hey Dan's lawyer.
You let A2P ramble half hour, but shoo Carlos off. You let who's A2P?
Oh, John's on.
Addicted to Profits.
Stuttering John's on right now.
Oh, he is.
Going.
You let Addicted to Profits ramble half hour, but shoo Carlos off. I know he's busy. Look, he's right here. He's answering your question. I can't rewind to hear my phone call, yo. So he still got it.
He's got it.
Chad, who gobbles more, me or you?
I mean, this guy is just sad. You have a sad life, dude. It's sad.
Yeah, I know the nuke. All right. Cameron is also an open micer from Ohio. Ray was getting so pissed. Cam had great Ray stories. Think the whole episode was about 2 years ago. Yeah, but Stalin, is it the Cameron clip? I know the mommy clip is new because it just happened on Saturday.
Is it Stallion?
Yeah, no, I already saw it. I watched it. I know it's a new one. I was asking about the Cameron clip.
I can't find it. I'm looking for it.
Looking for what?
Love in all the wrong places. I can't find what he's talking about.